What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Frackin' State. Got Bryson with us. We're trying out a new podcast system because Zoom just likes to cut out on us. So trying to find a different way than Zoom. And so in this episode we're doing blind rankings. Not last episode that me and Bryson did together, the one before that, we did it in the Big 12. And
the blind ranking for the Big 12.
Yeah, and so this week we're doing ACC, and Bryson has a list. He already ordered it, how he was going. I did it randomly, but this is because we just, and off of some feedback, we're figuring out a new system of how to do it. So,
yeah. I ordered it totally randomly. So we have the 17 ACC teams and then including Notre Dame. So 18 total teams. So be ready, you got your 18 spots. It's ordered pretty much randomly. So like there's not like, I'm not backloading it or front loading it or anything. So you just got to get the right list here.
All right. And then I will, because last time it was hated on that it was
no hate. It was just.
So we'll see how this goes. You want to start us off at your number?
So first team up is Syracuse. And for Syracuse, I chose. Tell me if you've ever heard of this. Have you heard of Wegmans? You have? Okay. Wegmans is a very popular grocery store in New York. It might be other places in the Northeast. I know for sure New York, very popular. I know I normally wait till the end of the episode to do this, but shout out to my girlfriend, Emily Martin. She put me onto Wegmans. Their pizza, they have pizza. They have like a deli area. It's such a cool grocery store. If you ever go to New York, you gotta go to Wegmans. Their pizza's great. It was fun just shopping around. It was cute, you know. They had a little train hanging from the ceiling going around. It's a great place. Huge grocery store. Everyone in New York knows about it. So that's the first one up, Syracuse.
Was it founded in Syracuse, New York?
It was founded in Syracuse, yeah. Sorry, no. It's founded in Rochester, which is like close, but not, you know. It's founded in Rochester, and Syracuse. Where are we slotting that one in?
I think I'm going to put that at 12. I don't know. It's always hard with the first one, and since it's not a brand I'm typically, I just don't know. So, go on number 12.
I think that's fair. That's fair. Okay. You ready for the next one?
Yeah. I'm just writing the school's name, by the way, so then we can.
Yeah, all good.
Then I can remind you of my list, and you say which one is which.
I gotcha. Number 2, next team coming in, Wake Forest. For Wake Forest, now a school had to do some digging. I was like, man, I don't know what's around here. Krispy Kreme coming in to sponsor Wake Forest. Krispy Kreme founded in Charlotte, so not precisely where Wake Forest is. But Wake Forest was the closest of all the North Carolina schools to Charlotte, so I gave them Krispy Kreme. Very popular brand from North Carolina. And I thought the colors wouldn't look terrible together. Like Krispy Kreme and like Duke or UNC, I think would look terrible. So,
what about NC State?
Well, I had a different one for NC State that I thought was better. So,
okay, but the colors, like, what do you think? I don't know. I can't picture the Krispy Kreme logo right now.
It's like red letters with like green on the top and bottom, I think. You know. I don't know.
Yes, I think I know what you mean right now. Okay. I kind of want to put that right in that range again. So I'm gonna go 10.
10, okay. I'm writing these along with you so I can see how it's developing.
Because I I don't know.
Yeah, Wake Forest Krispy Kreme at 10. I like it. Um, okay, number 3, another school. We don't maybe know a whole lot about with our combined knowledge,
Can I
but this
also
is a good
just say
one.
one thing? It would have been
Yeah,
funny if you would have done like some orange plantation for like
just
orange
like
juice for the
just some
Syracuse.
guy that grows oranges. Yeah. Um. Okay, number 3, Boston College. We're getting all these mid schools out of the way. Not even mid, just the bottom feeders of the ACC. This was not in any kind of order. This just randomly happened. Um, Number 3, Boston College, New Balance.
Okay,
Brand.
this one I'm hating on right away.
Oh, what? Okay, let's hear it.
Why not Dunkin' Donuts?
Bro, everybody's picking Dunkin' Donuts for Boston College, and New
But
Balance
it
is
makes
a.
the most sense.
It makes sense, but so New Balance is also from Boston. It's a sports brand. They can sponsor their
But
athletics
okay, but
apparel.
unless then they change their jerseys to New Balance, like to be like it's for their sponsor patch, so they wouldn't be like Nike and New Balance.
You can go
Also,
the New Balance shoes with the Nike jersey. That's fine. I don't even know. They're not married to whatever brand they have. New Balance, if they wanted to sponsor them, I think would be a great matchup.
okay.
Yeah, I know everyone was picking Duncan. I kept seeing that. Let's mix it up.
Well, I'm
Bring it
ranking
back.
that low because I just hate it.
Wow, the hate is crazy.
I'm putting that at 14. I mean, there's
Okay,
probably a lot worse, but
right, because it at least makes sense. It's from Boston.
it makes
It's a
sense, but
sports
I
apparel
just think
brand.
Duncan makes the most sense. Like, especially if you want to put a lot of money into your program, Duncan has it.
Yeah, but then also like the cut like pink and orange. That's not gonna work on the red and like brownish yellow Boston College is going. I don't know. I digress. Number 4, coming in from Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. This might probably the youngest brand that we have on here. Sorry, second youngest brand we have on here. Give a little spoiler. Duolingo. Now I know the green and the blue and yellow not a great fit, but Duolingo founded in Pittsburgh, and that mascot on a little jersey would look cute. And you could have the Duolingo owl showing up to Pittsburgh games, like wreaking havoc in the student section would be hilarious. It would be great for their socials. They have money from people, trying to learn all these languages. I think it'd be a great look. It's like it's a learning platform, so it's good for a school. Like it's good for a school, and Duolingo has the history of being like a funny brand. I think it's a great matchup. The colors don't mix at all. I'll give you that. From
Who
Pittsburgh,
wins?
though.
Who wins in a fight? The Duolingo owl or a panther?
I don't know. The owl can fly, could escape, but
I'm taking the owl to win straight up. I mean, I remember watching TikToks and it was just like, guys, we missed a day and we're kidnapped in his basement. Like, help. So I'm taking
the
the owl.
Duolingo owl's a menace. The owl,
That
yeah,
owl
I
is a
like it.
menace.
If the owl has his weapon that he sometimes has depicted with
So I will put, what was this? Pitt.
Pittsburgh,
I had 13.
well, he did not like that at all.
No, I like it, but like, I'm also kind of think of aesthetics. That's
Hmm.
what's hitting that. Blue and yellow and green just don't mix.
Okay,
But I do
you're more
like
of
the
an aesthetics
pick,
guy.
huh?
You're more of an aesthetics guy than I am.
Yeah, I think there's some logos that like the Duncan one you could probably do in plain white, and it would make
Mm,
and it would
yeah.
look good.
Hmm.
Like there's logos that you can just do in plain color, and it look you could still recognize it. I don't know if a white apple. You could distinguish what that was if it's all white. So
Yeah, I hear you. Next one coming in, 15 we got. This one was one I stole from online. I mean, this one, there's just really no other brand you can do for this school. Stanford and Google. Google doesn't really have color, like they have multiple colors. So like color wise, it's not gonna look great, but there's just no other brand you can do. Like it was founded at
but they could
Stanford.
do white.
You can do the white G, that's fine. It just, it's not the most recognizable G in the world. It's just very standard, like no serif or anything. But yeah, Stanford and Google.
Think I'm gonna put that at 8.
That's where I thought you were going.
Whoops.
That's one of those. I'll be honest. Most of these are just location based. That was one of the few that's directly tied to the college. So that matters to me, but I know, maybe that doesn't matter.
So we're really going with the bottom of the conference in terms of like.
Yeah, I mean, again, that goes random. I really didn't realize that at all. But
It just feels like it.
The bottom 4.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, let me go look at the ACC. I'm going to look at that really quick. ACC standings.
I think Pitt was a little further up, but
Pitt was higher for sure.
And I think also Wake Forest was closer to the middle. But these 3 look.
I mean, the bottom 2, Syracuse, Boston College, Stanford, and Wake Forest are a little higher up, and then Pitt is quite a bit higher up. But yeah, mostly kind of your bottom feeders. Anyway, number 6, another team who did not do great this last year, Clemson. This is another one. There was a couple trains of thought here. I went with a brand that has a lot of money, based in South Carolina, not necessarily from South Carolina, actually originated in Germany. That is BMW. Logo looks clean. You don't even need the letters. All you need is that little thing in the middle. They've got tons of money. I think it just makes sense. It's not one of like the closest connections ever, but it makes a lot of sense for a jersey patch.
I don't hate it, especially because I think if you take a premier brand and then you have like a more premier car brand like BMW, then I think you could mix those well. Yeah. I'm not a car guy, so I actually don't know if BMW is a premier car brand. So, like, don't blame me.
It's a good car brand.
Don't blame me for that if I'm just off my basis right here. But, I'm a sicko for college football, not for cars, right? But I think that would look clean, and it doesn't mess with the orange and the purple of Clemson. And it gives Dabo more money to spend, right? So
yeah, 100%.
I think I'm gonna put that at 6.
Okay.
I gotta put some higher up. I don't want to like have all these. Maybe there's some sucky ones keep going, and I just don't want to.
You still got your bottom 4 and top 5 open, so you got your middle's starting to get pretty full.
Yeah.
Like top and bottom, so you're hoping those are coming down the stretch. All right, here we go. Virginia. Kind of a boring one. It's just Capital One. It's just a bank out of Virginia. So I saw this one also predicted.
What's in your wallet?
There surprisingly wasn't a lot of stuff coming out of Virginia. A lot of big businesses that are famously known. With Capital One, they have great advertisements.
I mean, if they can get Samuel L. Jackson, like.
I mean, you can get Samuel L. Jackson at a Virginia game. I'll pull up.
I don't know how many ACC games I'm going to, but if Samuel L. Jackson is there,
it definitely helps. It doesn't hurt your case.
It does not hurt. I don't hate it.
Every single one of these is just going to be, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. So I'll put
It's
it
just
at
kind of the
5. I
ACC.
feel like I
The
gotta. I feel
ACC
like
in general is just like I don't hate it. I guess.
I feel like I just gotta put it at 5 until Notre Dame. Then
At
I'll just hate on it
5.
because I don't like them. Not because they're
Oh man.
Catholic, but because of what their football team did. Refusing
Number
to
8.
play some more. You're really refusing to play some Mormons in the Duke's Mayo Bowl? What are we talking about?
That was ridiculous. That was so dumb. Because BYU was a great. I mean, BYU would have beat him. I think.
They play them this year.
We'll see. Number 8.
Florida State.
Florida State. Florida State. I was looking at Florida, all over Florida. I mean, there's so many brands coming out of Florida, but the one I had to go with that everyone in Florida loves, if you've met anyone from Florida, they talk about it like it's the greatest place in the world, is Publix. Had to go with Publix. I don't think I had seen it predicted anywhere, but man, they just are so popular. Everyone who's been to a Publix, is like, oh, you have to go to Publix. It's the best place ever. So that's what I went with, Florida State. It's not necessarily super close to Tallahassee or anything. It's not, or not based super close to Tallahassee. I'm sure they have locations in Tallahassee, but yeah, they've got a lot of money, so I went with that one. And it's a simple logo, not invasive to their
Right.
already
I
got a lot
like. I
going
would
on.
like a non-invasive logo to Florida State,
Yeah.
especially with a really like. Yeah, on some of these jerseys, you want more traditionalist. Like,
Hmm.
don't want anything too crazy. That's why uh, BMW for Clemson was also a great pull. So I'm gonna put that at 2 because I think if
Whoa.
you just, I think if you keep, um, I think if you can make the premier jerseys look premier, that's a great thing. So
Yeah.
Florida
Man,
State at
up
2.
at 2. He's really doing Florida State its justice. Shout out to
Like
Florida
I,
State.
I also gotta start filling up these upper and lower tiers. So I
For sure. For sure. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just like coming down the pipe, there might be a couple really good ones you just put low. Who knows? We're about halfway through here. Number 9, NC State. And this is where Bojangles comes in for NC State. Now, the red and yellow, obviously the red makes sense. The yellow might clash a little bit with the
didn't I pick
jersey.
Bojangles for South Carolina when we did the SEC? I think we did.
Did you?
I think I did. I don't have the sheet in front of me, so
Um, I don't know.
Gary, roll the clip. But I put Bojangles, which is honestly even funnier because they eat fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is Bojangles from South Carolina?
thank you, Gary.
Um, yeah, I mean it's based out of North Carolina. That's where it's from. So,
Right.
what with Bojangles? Again, another one where it's not in the same city as NC State, but NC State
Mhm.
was the closest of the North Carolina schools to Bojangles. Bojangles so culturally important, especially to like the college age to middle aged people. I feel like so I had to throw it in there somewhere, and that wound up at NC State. What do you think?
I know I said this almost all of them. I actually really don't hate this one. So I'm gonna put this one at. I don't know if I want to put it at 4, but I feel like it's such a good pairing that I have to. So
At 4?
NC State at 4.
He's filling up that top tier.
Now I need you to start giving me some bad ones.
Well, I don't know if I can do that because this next one, I think it's a heater. I mean, 2 premier brands. Maybe not one of them. Maybe not so premier at football, but other sports. Number 10 is Duke, and
Well, I don't know. They won the ACC.
they won the ACC, and then they won the ACC for basketball. So actually, they're just the best apparently.
And they lost to UConn in both. Sorry.
Duke basketball. Which is one of the craziest shots, and it's fine. I'm not going to get into it. Duke, I gave them Pepsi. Pepsi, I don't want to speak incorrectly. What city was Pepsi founded in?
Somewhere in the South.
It's in North Carolina. It's in New Bern, North Carolina, which I don't know how it was. It was very close to where Duke is. I mean, Pepsi. Nobody doesn't know what Pepsi is. They're obviously premier brand, ton of money. Have no issue sponsoring Duke. They can serve Pepsi products at the games.
Now,
It's a
but
green logo.
now unranked third in best-selling soda brands. No,
Behind
Coke and Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's ahead of Pepsi.
Yeah, it got there recently.
We did it. We did it.
I'm gonna put that at 3. That is a heater.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good one. It's just like huge brand, makes sense. Colored, like their primary color is blue. It just works, you know.
The blue, the white, and the little bit of red.
Yeah. Now you have the one spot, and then the next one is 7.
Mm-hmm.
So putting your eggs in a basket here early here, Codes, because we got.
Hey, you put all your eggs in a basket for 3
It didn't work. So we'll see. I mean, I like your list so far, though. Next up we have Cal, and the best one that I could find, I thought, solid brand. Colors are not the worst. I think the colors, like their 2 primary colors, are actually the same, blue and yellow. They just have other primary colors, as red and green, so that doesn't really make sense. I went with eBay for California. It's from relatively near. It's from California. I'm not sure exactly how far the cities were apart. Not the same city or anything. But I got eBay. Recognizable brand. Simple logo, although it does have like 4 different colors in it.
I don't know. That one doesn't strike me, so I'm gonna just put it at 15. And what was that? Cal
for eBay at 15.
Yeah, that just doesn't strike me too much. So
yeah, no, I get that. That's fair. Next one up might strike you a little bit more. Another big brand, Miami, made it to the national championship in football. For them, Cody, when you think of Florida, just rattle off some things. What do you think of? Not brands, but just things. Florida.
Disney World.
Disney, yeah.
Gators.
Yeah.
The Swamp. Not right. It's Griffith Stadium. The actual swampland. Beaches. Parties.
Yep. Yeah, all
drugs and alcohol.
To go more off that kind of that beachy vibe, I went with Tropicana, the orange juice. I mean, Tropicana just sounds to me like and their primary colors, orange, green. Orange, it's just like it's a sunshiny state. They got fruit. They, I can imagine staying at a resort in Miami and just getting a nice cold glass of Tropicana and being like, man, yeah, this is the group that sponsors Miami football. I think it works really well. That's just me. I'll be kind to you also. There's a couple more good ones coming down.
I think that it makes the most sense. So I'm gonna put it in 1.
It's good. Yeah, okay, I like it.
But you could also done that for Syracuse. Just saying, orange juice. I don't. They just sell orange juice at the games.
You're gonna be accused of being a Florida fan. Sorry, geez. You got Miami at 1, Florida State at 2.
Moving on.
Next team up. Sorry, Cody, another good one. At least I think. We got Louisville. From Louisville. Again, so let's do this again. Play the same game. When you think of Kentucky, what do you think of?
Moonshine.
Moonshine.
KFC.
KFC. Oh, you think of KFC? Well, guess where that's from, Cody? From Louisville. KFC for Louisville.
I was gonna think it would have been really funny if you would have done like Louisville Slugger.
No, I didn't do that. I went with KFC.
That would have been funny.
They conserved the games, recognizable mascot, recognizable name, tons of money, all over the nation. One more.
Colonel Sanders.
The colors match. Come on.
Okay. I'm gonna be a little conservative here. So my top's filling up. So I gotta put that at 9.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie, Cody. Your list is Loki a little cooked. That should have been in the top 5 for sure. At least for me.
Okay, well,
Comments can sound off on it, but that's just me.
I gotta be a little conservative here.
Yeah, you put yourself in a tight spot.
At least my number 1 hits.
Your number 1 is
We'll
good.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, we're getting into the last couple here. Number 14, SMU. When you think of SMU, Cody, we'll do this one last time. What do you think of?
SMU's in Dallas. I know they were pre-NIL, NIL in the 80s or 90s. Right?
Them SMU kids.
Private school.
Private school, yeah. Yeah, Cody, I'll stop you right there. You've already made my point. For SMU, no connection to Dallas or Texas at all. It's just Rolex. I mean, those kids are all, I was going to say going to be millionaires. They're all already millionaires. Their daddies are millionaires. I went with Rolex. A premier brand that just signifies luxury. And we all know as SMU as being a school that just signifies luxury. So with no connection to the school other than
because there's no connection, but it would look clean. But there is no connection besides it just being for rich kids.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta put it at 17.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I kind of gave you a softball there, a freebie to put lower if you needed. So helping you out a little bit.
I'm like, I love it. 7.
Okay, we'll see. Man, I mean, your list, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna comment. 15, we got Notre Dame coming in here. The final 4 teams. Notre Dame.
What do I think of when I think of Notre Dame?
No, I said it the last time was last time. This is the last time. What do you think of when you think Notre Dame? What's the first thing you think when you think Notre Dame?
Catholics versus convicts.
You think, okay, Catholics. You think of Catholics. You know what ads I get on Instagram every single day? Have you heard of the Hallow app?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure everyone's got those ads. Like, oh, the ones with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Well, actually, I see him with
Jonathan Rumi.
Who's the guy who plays Jesus on The Chosen?
Yeah,
that
Jonathan
guy.
Rumi. Yeah, see him with him as well. Notre Dame, the Hallow app. They very famous. Everyone's gonna know. Oh, I get those ads. I've seen that, and I'm just like, it fits so well. It's a Catholic brand. It's a Catholic school. I was really trying to find something like what makes sense for Notre Dame. Like, they're already an independent school. Very like kind of hold themselves to an upper echelon they think of themselves. So I'm like, Hallow's perfect. It aligns with their values, and they make money, so they have money to give.
I think out of all the schools, Notre Dame would be the one not to actually do this. And
Notre Dame already got one. Did you hear about that?
No.
It's Verizon.
Verizon? They sold out. What are we doing?
They actually sold out immediately. I don't want to disprove your point before you even make it. They sold out to Verizon.
Just like they sold out of the bowl game, am I right?
Cash the check. They were just.
They're like, we gotta pay Marcus Freeman somehow.
Yep. Yep.
I'm going with 16 though, because I just don't feel like an app, at least.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Not a ton of money there.
Right. Especially because I feel like the Hollow app is free and there's probably not in-app purchases. So how are they actually going to get
there's
that money?
subscription service. They have like a monthly and a yearly subscription service, which.
But they probably won't be able to give that much. So
Yeah. Yeah.
if you'd have just said the Bible, I would have been like, well, shoot.
Sponsored by the Bible. 16.
Or if they were sponsored by the Pope.
Yeah, the papacy, just Vatican City, just funneling them money. 16th team coming in here, final three. Our last school from North Carolina. Coming in
If you would just say Jordan here, that would be even funnier. Because it is a Jordan school.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a Jordan school. But that's a cop-out. I went with Lowe's from North Carolina. Blue logo. Recognizable, simple for, a legacy brand.
The blue, a dark blue on a light blue.
It is a different blue.
Oh, but I think that would look so clean though, honestly.
Oh, okay.
It'd stick out, which maybe you don't want on their jersey, but I think if you're Lowe's, you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate it. So I'm going to put North Carolina at 11.
11. He doesn't hate it. That's really just again, that's just the theme of the ACC.
Boy.
Hate it. All right, you got 7 and 18 left. With Louisville at 9, Miami 1. This again, I'm trying to get you to lose here, but this seems like a pretty solid list. I'm not mad at your list so far. So as long as we don't have a great one at 18, I think you're good. Next school coming in, Georgia Tech for Delta Airlines. I saw this one predicted a ton across the internet. Delta based out of Atlanta, so it's tied to connect to the city. Again, simple logo, just that little triangle with I think there's like a D or something, but non-invasive, solid logo. Tons of money, obviously wrapped up in Delta. Same city. Just a solid one, nothing crazy here. Kind of like a 7 spot, if I had to place. Or am I just trying to get you to go there?
Oh, this is. See, who wins it? I'm obviously buying myself a little more time here. Who wins a fight? A yellow jacket or a Delta airplane? A Delta service agent.
It depends if they have an allergy or not.
I really just hope that yellow jacket wins. I hate flying Delta. Oh. And could I say just because I hate Delta, flying Delta, I'm gonna put that at 18.
I don't know if they'll let that slide. I don't know. I mean, you can put it at 18. I'm gonna need some reasoning.
What's their colors?
Georgia Tech or Delta?
Delta.
Delta's main color is gray, which works with Georgia Tech, but they also have a secondary color of red.
Okay. So what logo am I getting on the jersey?
I can't answer that.
If I'm getting red,
I imagine they would coordinate just like any of these other ones, like the Duncan thing. Like we gave it the benefit of the doubt, like they do white, It's like I give them the benefit of the doubt, like they do something that coordinates. But you're missing out on some of their main branding colors.
I don't know if it's not red, if it's recognizable enough. Therefore, I'm gonna put it 18.
He's gonna put it 18.
That might have just sunk my list. Let's.
Do you know what school you have left? Just off the top of your head, do you know?
Can you buy some time for me here?
No, I'll just tell you. It's fine. Coming in at number 7, we have Virginia Tech.
Tech. Okay.
Could be good. New head coach, James Franklin. Dude looks like a turtle. Cody, I gotta say I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed that you didn't fail as publicly as I did, because Virginia Tech, I don't know, they deserve 7. I wouldn't put them up there. I'd probably put them close to the bottom half. But it's CarMax. It's a famous brand. People know about CarMax, based very close to where Virginia Tech is.
Do you know the term
Nothing to
or
write home
the
about.
city that Virginia Tech is in?
I actually don't know. Do you know?
Blacksburg.
Now I know. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's just kind of a mid one. It's just like founded in the same state. So a little anticlimactic for 18. Kind of like the Iowa State 3M, where it's just like, it's just a place from there. CarMax's logo is blue. Doesn't really fit color-wise. But look, I mean, I think your list is probably a little better than mine, just because you didn't have to slot in a terrible one at the 1 seed.
I didn't say by 1 seed once I thought, oh, that's good enough. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fill that one.
You cashed in early, which, is smart. It's the only way to beat the house. I think you probably got me here.
I was filling up my lower part early.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of filled up like that 8 to 14 range, and then you went to nailed out the top half, and then you went to the bottom, and it worked out. It just happened to work out that way pretty well. I do think if I were to make changes to your list, I think Louisville needs to be higher. Honestly, maybe I'd put Wake Forest lower a little bit.
But Wake Forest was like one of the first I got, right?
One of the first ones. Virginia Tech I'd put lower.
I agree with that.
Virginia I might put a little lower. But like none of them were egregious. So you did good there, Cody. Congratulations. I'll golf clap it up.
It would have I almost got the top standings of how I almost got the top 3 teams. I got 2 of the top 3 teams in football and in basketball. Yeah. Virginia would have been in the top 3. That would have just.
But then Florida State just sliding in there, just like, hey guys, we're still here.
So, what is the mailbag, Bryson?
Mailbag is if you want to hit up Cody and his Instagram DMs, YouTube comment section, or his Twitter X account, whatever you call it, at Cody G. Is it just Cody G?
It is Cody G.
At Cody G. Hit him up with your hot takes, your crazy opinions, your thoughts, and then Cody's going to talk about them on air. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I'll talk about them. Again, like I said last episode that I was in, I'll just defend your takes. I don't even care what they are. I'm a professional rage baiter arguer.
What if someone said that Texas was good?
Texas is fantastic.
You defend that?
I'm ready to go right now.
Okay.
Auburn's the greatest football team of all time. I 100% agree. Did you see Jackson Arnold last year? Inspiring performances.
Hugh Freeze is the best head coach of all time?
I could prove that. With numbers.
Anyways, and now we're on a different setup. So
yeah, let us know what you thought about, what is this called? Riverside?
Riverside, yes.
This this way of
Which one do you like
coming
more?
to do.
We would like to know. But
I like this, honestly.
I don't know if there's a red button for you to click. Maybe. You probably could hit the leave. So, but don't hit
was
that,
red.
please. Please not this time. But what does that red button do?
Do you mean the red button in the top left corner?
Is it? Are you? What's in the top left? I don't know.
Exiting out of the tab.
Oh, yeah.
the red
That's
button,
the
yeah.
right.
That's on the left on my side.
What? Okay.
That's on
Whatever.
the left. The red button that I believe Cody may be referring to is the subscribe button. If you want to see more content like this with Cody G, chefing up some college football content, click subscribe, like the video, share it to your friends.
Hey, listen,
Come
Bricen
back
will
and
be
see
there.
more.
If you want more Bricen, subscribe.
I'll be here every so often. You want me to keep coming back? Let me know.
All right, and also we'll have a blind rankings. You know what? We'll just end up, if you want this as just a separate series where we blind rank stupid things.
I love the blind rankings. I'd love to get a score going with Cody where I'm actually competitive, because right now I think it's 2-0, so I'm not feeling too good.
Like OU's against Auburn. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed that video. Like Bricen said, make sure you hit subscribe, and we will see you next time. God bless. Peace.